Welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to take a step back and reflect on something a little different. The world we live in right now. More specifically, I want to talk about the state of the modern world and how it stacks up against the rest of human history. We live in a time of incredible change, technology, and challenges, but how unique is it really? Let's dive into that. So first, let's talk about change. The modern world feels like it's constantly evolving, right? Whether it's technology, culture, or society, things seem to be moving at an exponential rate. I mean, just think about how quickly technology has advanced in, say, the last 50 years. We've gone from a dial-up internet to instant global communication at the touch of a button. And now we have AI and virtual reality, things that were once confined to science fiction. But when you step back and think about it, this rapid pace of change is a relatively new phenomenon in human history. For most of our existence, change happens slowly. I'm talking about thousands of years where agriculture, tools, and even ideas progress at a crawl. You could live your whole life and barely see any noticeable difference in the world around you. It wasn't until the Industrial Revolution in the 18th and 19th centuries that the pace started picking up. The modern world we know today began to take shape, but even then, it's only in the last century that things have really accelerated. Now, let's zoom in on technology and connectivity. The internet alone has fundamentally changed the way we interact with the world. Today, you can talk to someone across the globe in real time, share ideas, learn anything, and connect with people who share your interests, all in the palm of your hand. But this level of internet connectedness is almost unheard of in human history. Think about it. For most of human existence, travel was slow, and communication could take months, sometimes years, to cross continents. We're living at a time when the barriers of time and space feel almost non-existent, which is pretty mind-blowing. This change is so drastic, it's hard to truly grasp how far we've come. In the grand scheme of history, we're like explorers in uncharted territory, and the possibilities of where this could go are endless. Along with all this technology comes globalization, something that was virtually impossible just a few centuries ago. Nowadays, culture, business, and ideas move around the world almost instantly. A trend in fashion or music can be worldwide within days. A movie or a piece of news can reach every corner on the planet in real time. It's fascinating, but also complicated. The blending of cultures is enriching in so many ways, but at the same time, it can create tension as people navigate the mix of global influences and local traditions. The past wasn't necessarily more pure or authentic, it was just more isolated. People lived within their communities and didn't have to wrestle with the constant flow of global change in the way we do today. Of course, living in the modern world isn't all sunshine and progress. With all this rapid development, we face a unique set of challenges: environmental issues, political instability, social inequality, and technological dependence, to name just a few. And these challenges can feel overwhelming, especially when you think about how fast everything is changing. But here's the thing: while it may seem like our problems are unprecedented, human history is full of major challenges. There have always been wars, pandemics, famines, and crises of various kinds. What's different now is the scale of things. We're dealing with global issues, and the interconnectedness of the world means that actions in one part of the world can have ripple effects everywhere. And this is new. In the past, people could focus on their immediate surroundings without worrying about what was happening on the other side of the planet. So where does that leave us? In many ways, we're living in an era of unprecedented opportunity, where technology, knowledge, and interconnectedness allow for greater progress than ever before. But we're also at a crossroads. How we deal with the challenges that we face today will determine the kind of future we build. Will we use our advancements to create a better, more sustainable world, or will we let these rapid changes get the best of us? Honestly, we don't know what the future holds, and that's okay. What's important is that we stay aware of how much has changed and how much power we now have to shape the future. The modern world is unlike anything we've seen in history, but in many ways, it's just the latest chapter in the human story. Conclusion: at the end of the day, the modern world might seem like a whirlwind, but it's important to remember that we're not as detached from the past as it might seem. We're all part of the same story, just a few more pages in a book that's been written for thousands of years. And as we look forward, it's on us to decide what kind of world we want to live in. So let's stay curious, keep learning, and hopefully make the world a better place for future generations. Thanks for watching, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. How do you feel about living in the modern world compared to the rest of history? Leave a comment, like the video, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. See you in the next one.